Good evening, everybody. If I could just have your attention just for a few minutes. My name is Tom Lovett. I'm headmaster here. Before that, I was the AP English Language consultant here at that institute, starting in 1988, and then continued on and was director of the institute, starting around 1994, and now I'm head of school. But we have a special occasion, a couple of special occasions tonight that we would like you to help us celebrate. We have some men, actually some couples, who are leaving the institute after long service. We have a couple that have, a couple men who have been consultants for 20 years, plus or minus. Some of the people that I hired right away after I took over as director. And then we have somebody who is part of the original A-team. Who's been here from the very beginning. So I'm going to have Steve Jollis, who you all know, and is doing a great job filling in as the director of this institute. But I'm going to have him come forward, and if I could have John Shutter and Dave Bach and Liz and Joanna come up. If you could just come forward and say a few words. So John and Dave have been consultants in physics and in stats for almost 20 years, plus or minus. They're excellent teachers. They get rave reviews. They've always had new ideas on how to make this institute better. So some of the things that you're enjoying this summer were their ideas. Their wives have become good friends, and they have become academy couples. They're St. Johnsbury Academy couples. They are a great bocce team. They are to be reckoned with on the bocce court. So to celebrate the collegiality that makes this institute so great, we're giving them a couple of academy wine glasses, and so that they always remember that they're part of the academy family. They're getting St. John Bay Academy jackets. But Dave, John, Liz, Johanna, thank you for all you've done to make this such a wonderful experience for so many people over so many years. Now on to Tim Abel. Along with his longtime bocce partner, Steve Olson, known as the Bocce Brothers. I know Steve is smiling down on this moment. They launched this institute. They were the two that started this institute along with Brad Ashley. Brad went away from St. Johnsbury Academy, was headmaster at a couple schools, and is now back in St. Johnsbury. And so before I say much more about Tim and Lauren, I'm going to have Brad come up and share a little bit about his memories of the early, younger Tim Abel.
We want to hear it.
Inquiring minds.
I'm sure that Lauren wants to hear it.
Thanks, Tom. So this is really hard because none of you people know me, and I don't really know you. And you only just met Tim on Sunday, so so you get to meet me too. What's one more name and face? That's what Camp St. Johnsbury is all about. So apparently it was 32 years ago, thanks for counting, Tim, that we launched this. And I did give Tim the phone call. He was just waxing about it with me. I remember it somewhat differently. And I said, well, you've been recommended as the top English literature consultant for the College Board in New England, after me. I wondered if you'd be interested in helping us launch St. Johnsbury Academy. Well, Tim likes to negotiate and dicker, and we went through things for a while. And he said, all right, let me see if I've got this straight. You're going to pay me to come to Vermont during the summer. My wife and family can come and stay for free. Free food, free drink, free recreation, and I get to work and help other AP teachers become the very best they can be for their students. Okay, I'm in. And it really was just that simple. And it's been that simple for 32 years. Tim just likes to help, and he's become a mentor, a partner, a colleague for literally countless, hundreds and hundreds of teachers. So my second story, though, about Tim is when Tom alluded, when I left in '94, I wanted to become a head of school. So I asked Tim for a recommendation. And Tim, being the fantastic English teacher that he is, he wrote an amazing recommendation. I mean, I still have it. I still have it. Every once in a while, I pull it out and I get a little verklempt. And it was very kind. And so finally, it was like cocktail hour. It was kind of like this one time. And I pulled Tim aside and I said, Tim, that recommendation was amazing. I can't believe that you wrote such a nice thing. Tim goes, oh, come on. You and I both know not a word is true, but I'm certainly going to get you a job. So I'm glad that Tom mentioned Steve, because all of us have hardships in our lives, and we unfortunately lost Steve a few years ago. Tim, myself, all of us have had tough moments in our lives, but it's been a special kind of fellowship and community that's been here at the Institute for now 32 years. That brings real joy into our professional and personal lives. I consider it one of the greatest honors and special things in my life to have counted Tim friend for all these years. Congratulations, Tim. Thank you so much for all your giving.
Thank you, Dad. So, Tim and Lauren, if you could come up, Brad, if you could do the honor. So, just a little bit of a picture of what Tim has meant to this institute. English Lit consultant par excellence. Back when the listserv was just getting started in the College Board for English teachers, he was the guy who ran the whole thing. His workshops have been overcrowded since the beginning, and so we've had to hire extra people to help him. He's been so popular over the years. He started a visiting poets program that brought visiting poets to St. Johnsbury, started at the Institute, bled off to the Athenaeum. That was his doing. He shared huge files of material with teachers. I think it's over 1,500 teachers, and if you're in his workshop, you know how much stuff you walk away with. I still have all of the units that he gave me back in 1986 when I launched the English language program here. He led pickup basketball. He started bocce. He led mountain biking excursions. If you've ridden bikes with him, you know how dangerous that is. He started the Trivial Pursuit contest, and it's so cool for me to see our oldest son, John, who was, I think, 5 years old when we started this institute, now take over that role of trivia master. And also John being the guy to help you if you get locked out of your room. That was Tim for so many years. So he's done so many things to make this a special place. Again, like John and Dave, always giving ideas of how to make it better. So here's what we got. We've got a bottle of A Taste of Vermont, some Whistle Pig whiskey, which is not gluten-free, but some apple cider wine, which is gluten-free for him to enjoy as he reads his books now in the quiet of retirement. And to remind him of the many dinners and social hours we spent here with Lauren, there's a decanter, a St. John's Academy decanter, and 2 Academy wine glasses for them to share some more moments together. And to keep them warmer, there's an Academy jacket to again remind them they're Academy family. And last but not least, I'm going to have Steve Jolliffe come out with what is the best gift we're giving him. Oh. It's a trophy.
Oh, wow.
It acknowledges something that I would not have admitted before this in 32 years, that he and Steve, the Bocce brothers, when they went head-to-head in bloody bocce battle with the team You Gotta Love It, my family, a trophy that testifies you truly are the king of bocce. Congratulations, Tom.
Very much. It's a bittersweet evening for me. My participants know that I've told them I wanted to make sure that the last week I had would be just as good as the first week I had, and I really feel that it has been. I have loved working with teachers over all these years. I'm really honored and pleased that I can be retiring on the night that two of my very best friends are also choosing to open up more opportunities for younger consultants to come in and have the opportunity I had when I was actually 38 years old to have this opportunity. But none of this would have ever happened if my wife had not said, when we first got the offer, sounds like something you'd be good at, that we would enjoy, let's do it. And my wife has put up with 32 years as our kids got older of my being away many times because we have kids and grandkids and so many responsibilities. And if it were not for the generosity and love that I feel from Lauren, I would never have continued as long as I have. So thank you for these recognitions. I am so pleased to be knowing that St. Johnsbury Academy is going to continue in a great tradition. The consultants that are remaining are extraordinary people. They are all doing a terrific job, and you can tell your colleagues St. Johnsbury Academy is going to continue a strong, healthy tradition in the future. Thank you so much for your words tonight, everybody.
That's exactly the message I want to leave you with. One of the things that was in that package of materials from Tim in 1986 was a great speeches unit that had the Gettysburg Address in there. And so I just want to tell you that this institute of Tim Averill, by Tim Averill, and for Tim Averill will not vanish from the face of the earth. So come on back, bring your friends back. We'd love to welcome you back to St. Johnsbury. Have a great evening.
That was sweet.